Welcome back to cooking every single recipe in the official Stardew Valley cookbook. Today we're making baked fish. Don't forget to subscribe and vote for what to make next in the comments below. And check out my other channel, link in the description. You're going to want to start off by prepping your ingredients. I'm going to preface this by saying, cut off more of the stems than I do. You're going to want to trim the stems of a large bunch of fresh flat leaf parsley and a large bunch of fresh dill. Trim them more. It's going to be really hard if you don't. And then you're also going to take 2 small lemons and thinly slice one of them into rounds and cut one into wedges. And you're going to take 4 garlic cloves and cut them into slices, like thin slices. Now on a wire rack above a baking sheet, you're going to lay out in 2 or 3, depends on how many fish you're doing, strips about the length and width of the fish. You're going to lay out a large bunch of fresh lemon thyme, a large bunch of fresh oregano, 8 fresh bay leaves. That's it. Alright, now you're going to ice, it says in a bowl, but I did it on a plate because it's easier. You're going to want to mix together a 1/3 cup all-purpose flour and a 1/3 cup cornstarch and just mix that together. And then, before you dredge your fish in this mixture, you're going to season it inside and out with salt and pepper. I forgot to do that. That's sad, it would taste so good. But once you do that, then you just dredge them in flour and shake off excess. Yeah, I didn't specify the type of fish. It's rainbow trout. The recipe calls for rainbow trout, but to be fair, you can use any fish you want. Now in a cast iron pan, you're going to put about 1/4 inch of oil, and then you're going to take your fish, gently lay them in, and you're going to fry each side for 2 minutes. If the tail doesn't fit, you can either cut the tail off, or you can fry the tail separately pretty much by making sure the main body of the fish is out of the oil and is just the tail that's in the oil. But you're going to fry both sides for 2 minutes, flipping them over with tongs, and then once they're done, you just move them onto one of the beds of herbs. Now when your fish are on the herbs, you're going to start stuffing them with both the, if you're doing 2, you put 1/4 of the dill and parsley in each of them. So you want to only use half of the dill and parsley for the amount of fish you're using. Or, half. And then you're going to stuff a couple of the lemon slices and as many garlic slices as you can fit, but make sure to make them even. You don't want to have like all the garlic slices in one and none in the others. So like even amount, just as many as you can fit in though. Once you're done that, they go in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes until like the skin is flaky and they're fully cooked through. Now, take the rest of your dill and parsley and lay it on a platter, and then you'll put your fish on top, and you'll put the lemon wedges around. I had extra lemon slices, so I used them also as decoration. And I think my decoration turned out pretty well. Look, it's beautiful. I love that decoration. I think it worked really well. Anyway, fish was quite good, even without salt and peppering the inside. Yeah, I would definitely make it again. It's also just fun to work with whole fish. Like, fish is not my favorite meat, but like, I gotta work with just a whole fish. So yeah, very good. Would make it again. I would give it like 8.5 out of 10.